Wait, where did my truck go? Okay. Wait. Well, I can't see both. No, don't put it over here. Okay, there we go. I can see both now. No, I cannot. Wait. There we go. Now I can see both. Let me make sure. Congrats on your background noise now. Thank you, Venom. Yeah, last stream, I didn't have any because I was going to make it into a video. Oh, my background stream. Okay. Hey, Kat, what's up? What's up? So I decided just to get some, like, chill Persona music for the back. Let me make sure the stream is not dying. No, I gotta use my phone instead. Just give me one moment. Have you been? Like, I wanted to stream yesterday. No, I wanted to stream earlier today. But that didn't go out well, so I have to wait till later. Okay, I'm just making sure. Alright, so today's agenda, I want to talk about Dialyn. Oh wait, there's no... What's wrong with the music? Dialogue is fine. Dialyn is bad, just can't prove it yet. No, I don't think Dialyn is bait. I don't think she's bait. Like, I'm still going to get her because it's for Haramasa and like other seed team comps. Oh, but Rotsu. So me and Dobby with the private server, I asked him to test some things with seed, and unfortunately when she goes into her Ultra Instinct form, it doesn't count as energy, so she doesn't get any hey, what's up, what's up? Whoa, well, why is your name different? Eleni Hugo. Yep. But, like, I had him test a few things. It doesn't work because it's not energy, which is crazy. I'm like, this character's trash. I'm not using her no more. I'm not pulling her. Until they change it so it's energy, I'm not pulling her. Watch in the back. No problem, no problem. Did you change your YouTube? Like, your YouTube name? Because it was A before. Oh, but it should have used energy either. Yeah, but she kind of wants to use energy. Oh, you heat up your car, I got you. The name change is a good question. Okay, wait, let me just do my dailies while I'm talking. Wait, I don't even think you guys can hear Zenless. Shows no energy cost also right now. The numbers are weird. Yeah, I'm more so upset. Like, the form isn't considered energy. It's just like some random meter. Because I'm like, man, I can't wait to make battery YSG. Or Young Shay, whatever her name is. I'm like, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna put ER. I'm gonna put like double ER and just have her as the battery. Nah, that form isn't considered energy, so it doesn't matter. I'm like, well, I'm skipping her. There's no point in me pulling her. If I'm just gonna make like other attack ages I like better, there's no point. to show the duration. Yeah, it's not energy, which is... It's kind of cringe. But she actually sucks right now. Don't know about that. I think she'll be fine. And was gonna proxy tools. I'm just gonna ignore this studio thing. This number's a lie. How do I... Hold on. I want to turn off the number thing. Oop. No. Not on YouTube. I can't turn it off. Oh well. What's up, Universe? What's up? She has so much anti-synergy with herself. Really? Oh yeah, I was farming these for welcome. Wait, where is hers? Oh yeah, it's the stupid Jane one. She can't empower her ult or else she loses damage. She deactivates the team-wide Ethereal buff. She nerfs the team's damage. That sounds crazy. That she does all that to her teammates. But maybe she's supposed to be a hyper carry, you know, because everyone loves a hyper carry. Who cares if she deactivates the Ether Veil? Right? This is what people wanted. Wait, is the game audio too high? It might be too high. I need 25 more, so I need 50. But after I do this, I'll talk about Dialyn. But Zhao, all I kind of hope is that they make her like support Rupture a little bit. It doesn't have to be insane, just a little bit. Because right now Zhao is just kind of like a free mini Astra, which is not bad, but like it doesn't help Rupture. And I think like people at Monato kind of wants a good free support. Have I seen the sets? Yes, I have. The I don't know how to say her name. I'm gonna say YS. So YS's new set is obviously good for her, but like there are some characters I can use it. And the anomaly one, I already predicted that Angels of Delusion was gonna be like an anomaly support, or one of them was gonna be anomaly. So like that's why I'm like, I can't really be like pulling for, you know, the Void Hunter, and I don't really need her because I have Seed, so I'm already fine with that. But also the set with basic attack is interesting. Like it gets you 36 anomaly proficiency, which it could be good, right? On some agents. Like I definitely want to try it with Yanagi, even though she doesn't get the ether bonus, because she scales so much off of AP. I might as well just use that set. All I gotta do is do an attack before like a basic attack before I do my like my EX skills, which I'll already do that anyway, because her stances already lasts 8 seconds, so might as well, right? I'm not even really paying attention. I was using the second monitor to play. But is the game audio too loud for you guys, or is that just me? Oops, I didn't check how many I needed. And now my previous score, the previous high score for what? For DA? It's fine. Okay, good. Because it sounds loud as hell on my ear. No, okay, cool. Alright, let's see if that's enough. Oh, you're 2.0. Oh, for DA overall? Nice. 60? Okay, I think that's it. I think that's enough. I gotta check. Because I was doing the double farming bonus for like the skills and stuff. I was surprised that I got like everything I needed from the double drop, so. 43k on priest, nice. 10 more. I mean, I could have just waited, but like, someone's buying me the Dialyn, so probably near the end of the patch because I don't need her in the beginning because my account is fine. But what I am excited for is to get that M1 Zhao. A lot of farming to do, yeah. I personally have a lot of farming to do too. I don't have King to summon pieces, so I guess there's an excuse for me to now farm that set because I can't just like half-ass it now. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I will just pay for it a different day. I need to do one more. But after this, I'll talk about Dialyn. Or more so, I have to go and find like a video on Dialyn. Alright, there we go. Welcome back, welcome back. You didn't miss anything, I was still farming. I have like no pools. I ended up having to... I spent so much trying to get M1 Yidhari. Yeah. 22 hours left? Oh yeah, she's ending soon. Like, my Yahari is not that good. Because, like... Oh, wait, whoa. She's supposed to have Monster's Engine. Yeah, like, this is her stats. It's not that good, but... Oh, well. 7 sets? Damn. Right now is that she doesn't have enough to justify how much nerfs... Oh, her own teammates. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I'm drained. After getting 3 characters this patch? Yeah, like, it's funny, because, like, I have all the members of Spook Shack. Monto's not built all the way. I will build him, though. Why go over M1 over Sig? Because, her M1, which is pretty rare for a DPS, so whenever she does like her big slam, right? If you have enough energy, you can hold it back. Sorry, you can hold the attack button down again, and she'll do another one. That's more damage than just a Sig. And she gets 20% Ice Ignore. So that's why I got her M1 over Sig. Because, like, I could just use Monato's weapon until then. And hopefully we get the free Zhao that works well with her. And I'm getting Dialyn, so she's going to be able to use Dialyn and Lucia and stuff. So she has partners that she can use. That's why I got M1 over her Sig. Her M1 straight up better than Sig, yeah. I was able to use a Hollow Zero, yep. Let me check the proxy tools again. Yep, that's done. All I gotta do is farm. Wait, can I farm this now? I'll probably have to wait till later. Wolf Rupture right now, but I think they will change something. They might just give her Ether Veil like an HP buff or something, so that it kind of works with Rupture. Besides, it might help with co-op. So. Oh, that's Kete. Okay, let me find the a Dialyn video. Actually, no. Let me go to Hoya. Wait. ZZZ. I'll just go to their live stream when they talk about it. That's the teaser. Special program. Oh, they separated it? Ah, thank you. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's turn that off right now. Okay. Now, what did you guys say? It's 8% HP and heals you. Yeah, she just gives flat attack. Which, I mean, I don't think it's that good. It doesn't scale really well.
Also, more information about Banyu and Dialyn will be released on the official channel soon, so stay tuned to our official social media.
With the ult? Wait, you did what? Trying to hit Asher ult and stun his pain. I hate it.
Supposed Krampus judge.
Just lurking. Oh, hey, Mo.
Compared to facing enemies head on, I prefer to call in some friends.
Alright, so basically, this stream is going to be based on Dialyn a bit. I'll talk about other things too, obviously. Your phone relay. That's going to be stuck in my head, her entire patch. I swear I hate it.
Intel.
I mean, I've seen her animations a lot. I like her animations. She's like Bayonetta. Has infinite resources is stunned, so I don't know how to fit everything.
She has 2 unique resources.
You mean with Dialyn?
Complaints and positive reviews.
One of my favorite genres.
Hold the basic attack button to unleash Get Lost. If Miss Dialyn uses Get Lost to trigger a chain attack,
yeah, this is the thing.
During a chain attack, the next squad mate will enter the battlefield with their ultimate.
So, like, the funny thing is, when we first saw this, by we I mean like people that I talked to. Wait, hold on. Did I even spell her name right? I did. Okay. So like when I first saw this, I'm like, this has to be like a mindscape, right? That she allows you to just ult. Like when she does the Get Lost skill, like
if Get Lost fails to trigger,
I thought this was like just a mindscape, but no, it's inner base kit.
More positive reviews, and your next squad mate still uses their ultimate when they enter the battlefield.
Yeah, like I thought that was a mindscape thing, but I guess not. They said nah, we're just gonna let her rock. But like, hold on. They probably say it right here, right? Her additional ability. No. That's Byway. No, they probably don't say it here. I mean, maybe they say it, but like it's weird. It's not I don't know if it's in the Hoyo post or not. Let me see. Let me put the music back on. Hoyo ZZZ. I don't think they said like her entire kit from in a tweet or something. Who is that? Sorry. I got a notification. Okay, sorry, what'd you guys say? I'll find Priest right now. I don't know about Brooklyn. I'm skipping her for the Go Byway. You're skipping her for Byway? It should give a quadrillion buffs on top of the ult, should be fine. Yeah, that's what I was trying to see the buffs so we could go over it, right? Because I think I know where buffs are, but it's... Nah, that's the rerun. Here we go. Wait, is this it? No, it's not. I don't want to go to another creator's video. Wait, no. I think I found it. Let me just double check. Nope, it doesn't say. It doesn't give the numbers. But basically, Dialyn, I'm just gonna use Chingy for the example, right? Thank you, yeah. So she gives a 35% damage multiplier, 40% damage. I think that's her additional ability though, right? For the 40% damage bonus to the team. 30% crit rate and she gives crit rate too? I mean crit damage? And a 2-second stun essentially, right? So like she's taking like Chingy, Trigger, I don't have Lighter, but Lighter too. She's like a fusion of all three of them in one character. On top of her own gimmick, right? With the ultimates. Now, what I want to say, and crit damage from Sig. No, base kit. Like, no Sig at all. Dialyn literally does everything besides Aftershock. That's true. You do have to play her on field, but I've seen a lot of gameplay that she does not. It's like you're playing Koleda and Chingy, where she doesn't need to be on field a lot. She's like a burst stunner, and she can stun pretty fast, right? It's like what you would typically do is like I've seen a lot of Yahari. You would get a lot of decibels first before you go into your Dialyn to proc stun and stuff like that. She has higher days output than Koleda. She probably does. But Koleda is a standard unit. So like not Monto. So like the title is suggesting that like she's a band-aid for attack. I mean specifically for attack, because Rupture has her gimmick. Rupture has the 100% defense ignore, right? And that's already better than what a base attack agent, like Julian, for example. But their multipliers are slightly lower than attack agents. But that's not the point. The point is that normally they just have 100% defense ignore. They don't care if your defense is 1 or like 1,000. They're still going to do the same damage. Which, I mean, that it depends on the future, right? If they make defense deflate, like they lower defense, right, to give attack agents more like a spotlight in like anomalies too. But that's not the case. Or I don't think they would do that. Rupture Ages don't get much of a boost for Dialyn, funny enough. Well, Rupture does, except Monato. Like, okay, Banyue doesn't either, right? Because for what Banyue does, we'll just leave on Monato for Banyue. Banyue is so on field, you really don't want Dialyn to stop, like, interrupting his flow of combat, right? He can, like, if you can solo with any character, Banyue will probably be one of that, be that character, right? You can do it for Yadhari too, because she recovers her own HP. But Banyue doesn't want to be interrupted, so you want someone like Jafufu, right? In that case, for Banyue, rather than Dialyn. And also some ults are just slow. But with Dialyn, for characters like Monato, Yadhari, Yishuan, right? They have pretty fast ultimates, and Yishuan has multiple ultimates, so you get way more of an increase. Yishuan gets 5% increase, Banyue gets a damage loss, Yadhari gets a 3% to 5% increase. You ever look at the numbers that way. But for Rupture, I don't think she's like... She's a good upgrade for all the Rupture Ages, except Banyue. If you could do the triple ult with Fufu, I mean. Yeah, but you can just do it way easier with Dialyn. You don't have to, like, get a specific amount of decimals or do a specific rotation or get a specific amount of parries to get decibels to do that 3 ult rotation. I haven't done it myself, nor have I tried to, but I know you do probably need some specific amount of decibels to get that. But when we're talking about, like, Dialyn for attack agents specifically, even Eve benefits for Dialyn, right? Because she could do her double ult. Dialyn's strength is the consistency. I mean, for like the ultimates, yeah, for like Yishuan's triple ultimate, for sure. It's definitely the consistency. But what I'm trying to talk about is the attack portion, right? Almost all attacks benefit from this. There's no, I mean, benefit from her. There's no attack agent that doesn't benefit. Let me, no, I can't not move my chat. I don't want it gone. OBS. That's alerts, which I haven't fixed that. Okay, there we go. Okay. So what I'm trying to say, sorry. So what I'm trying to say is for attack agents, she's there to band-aid their problem. That they have no real identity or strength that they can play off of, right? Because she's allowing them to do double ults, and a lot of their ults are like their strongest hitting attacks. Like Seed has like a ridiculous multiplier, right? Even Eve has a ridiculous multiplier on hers. Dialyn just allows them to do it twice. And my issue, and also Rotu, you said it too. I guess I'll just put it right here. Nah, you guys can't even see. I'm just gonna put it back over here. Rosu, you also said it too, is that God damn it. You just said it. Ju, Dialyn, Hugo, LNC, Corrin has some insane boosts from Dialyn though. They do. I'm not discrediting her for boosting them. However, what I'm like, I talked about this with some friends of mine, right? Like I talked about it yesterday. I understand that she's helping like all the let's go to attack agents right quick. She's helping every single, well, okay, maybe not Sammy, but she doesn't need it. But like, well, Sammy and Orphe, Seed, she definitely helps, but she's helping every attack agent be elevated, right? To where it's, I think it's specifically to Anomaly, because attack has always been lower than Anomaly. No, I don't think Bali will have HP drain in his kit. but he has a lot of like defensive maneuvers where he can't get hit. So if you're playing well, you could be able to like solo anything pretty much. It's a glad that improves everything, yet ultimately doesn't over elevate anything. It is not like that she's over elevating anything. It's just that she's opening a like a can of worms, right? Like an avenue to where the developers have to now worry about every single rupture agent, attack agent with Dialyn, right? Now, Sambi and Orphe, right, doesn't really care because they rather be played together. That's fine. They can always design around that if they wanted to be in the Aftershock or something like that, right? Or maybe the agent doesn't even have an ultimate. But, like, for every agent after, like, Yishan Wong, now they have to consider, okay, are we going to make their ultimate multiplier stronger or weaker? Because we have Dialyn that exists, right? It's always something that looms over their head when they make characters. Like, I'm trying to think. Like Trigger, right? Trigger is a perfect example of this because we could go to our additional ability, right? Like it says if your squad has an attack character or shares the same attribute, she just gets more damage, right? And her days increases. But we've seen a lot of people just forego this. Like they don't care about Trigger's additional ability. They would just put her on a team. Like one of my teams right now, because I refuse to build Lycon right now, is this Yudhari, Lucia, and Trigger. And guess what? I'm perfectly fine. We're gonna start getting a weaker attack, getting attackers with weaker ults. Yeah, that's what I don't want to happen, right? Or they just say, screw it, we're just gonna make ults be mega busted. So Dialyn can profit from it, right? If they want it, if they're trying to shift attackers to more of an ultimate like burst type of deal, then I guess I'm okay with it, right? I don't like Trigger is broken because she actually goes everywhere. Trigger is just broken. Like no matter what you do to Trigger, she's just gonna be good. No, they fixed. Well, old Dialyn was with M2 Alice. Quadruple polarity assault. Yeah, you need M2 Alice though. She go to anomaly comps. She just got better with anomaly comps because that new disc set. Whenever you do a basic attack, you get 36 anomaly proficiency to slap on her. And it always like she's always doing a base attack, so she's not diluting the bar. She still is. Well, I'll see. We'll see. But back to Dialyn, like her having the ultimate thing would have been fine if they didn't give her so much ridiculous other buffs, right? Because her version 1, she had damage too on top of the boosts, like buffs that she had. And that's just kind of insane to think about. Like she was actually doing DPS numbers. She hit like 1 million on her crit, alright? With crit damage. And the stage buff was not even for her. That's how strong her V1 was. And they gutted like most of her damage. But they toned down the stun extension because she literally had, I think, like almost 3, but then they made it 2. She did higher damage from some attackers. Yeah. That's because she scaled off crit damage. Now she scales off crit rate, like Trigger. But like her engine giving crit damage, I don't care. Right? That's not part of her kit. Her base kit. Her giving the 30% damage bonus, I don't feel like they needed to do that. Like, I don't know why. Maybe there's some attack agent that just doesn't get damage bonus, right? Because most attack agents, or not most, some people will just do Dialyn plus Astra. And they're already getting a ton of damage bonus. I mean, you could put Pen, but some characters get bonus damage in their kit, like Julian. Like, I don't think Haru does, but Julian definitely does. Eve gets some. Also auto crit, and then like, yeah. What'd you say about Grace? Make ZZ make Grace too, and I will recommend you. Nice. I don't know how I'm going to segment this into a video. I'll probably just cut it up. I'll try my best to make it a video. But what I'm trying to say is that I think Dialyn, she's like the best thing to happen for attack agents and rupture agents, but I think it's, to me, I think it's a sign, right, that like they couldn't figure out a way to like overcome anomaly. And I know people are going to say, oh, well, we keep talking about anomaly because it's two DPSs that they both work together, right? They tried with Seed, and either people didn't pull her or people just felt she was way too clunky, right? They had to do, like, they gave it a step forward with that, right? And I talked about this before in my Seed video. Haru, they tried to as well, but with Anomaly, but nobody wanted to learn Haru. Oh no, I just want a button mash for my Anomaly characters. I just want to fill the bar up to do damage. Other than, like, I don't think they'll ever do another Seed again unless we get, like, an easier Seed or something. Like, Orphe is fine. I have no complaints about Orphe. Or Seed either. Or Harmasa. But like, Orphe is there literally just to be, hey, I'm an off-field DPS, so if you build me, you don't have to play me. Got you. Dalen's the guy 1.x attackers to devil with the game to come. I won't really say a devil. I think she is what attack needed in a sort of sense. Like her ultimate, I'm okay with that, but I don't think the bonuses was necessary for a kit. But SME damage meme is for a reason. Like, I don't know. I don't dislike Dialyn. I just think it's probably just me talking from an HSR perspective, because we have gotten this with some characters. What was the first one? I don't think Acheron was the character. It wasn't Robin either, because she was actually like balanced. I would like 3 more attack characters. Venom, you know, like, what character would you say for HSR is like Dialyn, right? But that started earlier. Was it? It wasn't May. People were saying May was bad. Firefly? I could see, yeah, I can definitely see that. Even I was saying it. Like, her, it plants her own weakness just for her to, like, you know, break it. I thought that was just, like, a poor design. But they countered it by just inflating the toughness bar, right? But that was her at first she didn't have the fire implant in her base kit. And then they gave it to her anyway. Because if it was just locked at E2 or something like that, right? And then they gave her like some other base kit stuff, I think she would have I think she would have been fun. I would have probably pulled her. I ended up getting Himiko instead, but thank God I didn't get Firefly. But I don't think she's like a bad president, right? Like, she's not like a general unit. I don't know what support that will be. It's definitely not Sunday though. Every boss is stun resisted. No. No, they will not do that. What they will do is just either they will make it harder for you to build days, right? They'll just have a day's resistance, and an anomaly would just be better, right? But they're not going to do that anytime soon. That's probably like later in the future. But we already have things that don't have a stun bar, so it could happen, but it's not for like a DA boss or anything. Check Discord. Oh, Tribby. But Tribby is... I can't even say Tribby is, because she's so generalist, which is funny. She's so general, right? But she's not the best of anything, right? She's good at pure fiction. In, like, APOC sometimes. But I don't think that I don't think Tribby is that character. Now to go do what they did with the shadow bosses, make the stun last 2 seconds. That's one way to counter Dialyn, but that's not her power. Like, you could just still do the ult thing outside of stun. They'll give boss an enormous amount of days bars, and then all it was. I mean, sorta. I mean, Anomaly does still care about stunning. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, well, we had enough look at Chingy. But I think that, like, she's a good and bad thing for I think she's good for the health of the game, right? I don't know what they'll do in the future, because, like, the only thing I think they could do with stunners is to do, like, off-brand versions of them, right? She loses her unsaturated buff outside stun. It takes way too long to build her resources. Wait, who? Who, Dialyn? But, you know, I'm done talking about Dialyn. You got the message? Yeah, it was about Tribby, right? I don't think Tribby is that. I think... Oh, you're talking about Dialyn. I don't think Tribby is that, though. Like... I think people overhype Tribby. Because they're just gonna make a new specific support for a character you want of a specific team, and Tribby is not going to be better than them. Like, I don't know. I don't, like, it has to be a DPS, but I don't think we've gotten a support on a Hildy character like that. It definitely was a Cypher, because people wasn't, like saying Cypher was broken or anything. If anything, her betas was way more broken than she is now. She's fair now. I don't think I can compare it to HSR, though. I don't know anything about Genshin's, though. But I want to talk about, I don't think... I'm just going to use that for this. I want to talk about Zhao. I think people are sleeping on Zhao. Zhao's going to be the best character for this patch. Better than the Void Hunter. Rage baiters. Will be like Dahlia Feud Heisland. Yeah, but like they're not cracking open the entire game though, right? Like, let's say Dahlia, right? She could technically implant any weakness, right? But they put specific limits on that. I don't know if it's like by break effect or something, right? Bio was gonna be better than Resident 2.0. I don't know. Buying releases, I think people are gonna do ridiculous damage with them, and the people who made them are just gonna like just keep doing ridiculous damage with new team members. But yeah, I think Zhao is going to be an amazing unit. Like we're all getting one for free. At least that's what the rumor is. But I think instead of getting the Void Hunter, I think we should all get M1. Because unless they make a new art type, right? Like, I don't know, a new DPS class. Zhao helps. It's just going to be really good, right? She's like a mini Astra that does quick assists, that has an ether veil, and she's supposed to do good sub DPS damage. And her W engine gives you stats. Like, what more could you want? And her M1 right now gives you like all type res pen, like 15% for 50 seconds. For 50 seconds is insane. Each time you put your ether veil up. So that's longer than Yuzu's. Alright? Yuzu's is like 40 or something. But like hers is 50 seconds. Not to mention she's a defense character. So like she gets the 1 point defensive assists. So she doesn't eat up your stuff. The online mod, so it goes, Bioware's better. You're trying to, like, they all suck. I see what you're saying. But I don't know. I think, like, when we're talking about, like, strengths like Yishan Wong, or, I need to know how to say her name, man. I'm just gonna use Yishuan. Like, I don't think she's gonna be like that much better than Miyabi and Yishuan. Like, honestly, I think Yishuan, and trust me, I played her, right? I've seen a lot of stuff with her. I think she's literally just getting carried by stat sticks and buffs. I don't think this character is as insane as people think she is. Like, because Yishan Wong is getting like what she can do, sort of. But hey, I could have the stun multiplier in my damage rotations without needing to stun. Right? I don't need M1 Jufufu. I don't need never pull based on unreleased info. Yeah. But I don't think she'll be that much better. Yishuan's combo fraud. I won't call her a fraud because she is strong, right? Because I still play on my friend's free to play account, and she still clears, right? Even when buffs were like, she's still a strong character. Don't get me wrong, but when we're talking about like characters by them, like kit wise, plus how they work in a team, Yishuan is just, yeah, she's fine, but like, unless I'm missing something, like she doesn't bring any element out towards any other character, right? We can look at Yahari because we got another S rank Rupture agent. She has Ether Veil, which works with Lucia. They both work together, right? She boosts her HP and she extends her buff, right? They both work together. And even Lucia's sub DPS isn't that great. They both work together. Just like Alice and Yuzu. Like they're both physical. She builds up more physical to disorder with Alice, and Alice gives her disorder damage for Yuzu. But when you look at Yishuan and all of her teams, she's not giving anything towards anyone. Like her bird does damage when you switch off, but like that's just the bird. The buff, she still get 35k easily. I'm not saying she's weak, right? I'm not saying that. I'm talking about like her with her teams. No character I saw Miyabi Inagi that literally doesn't have a bad matchup. Yeah, she doesn't have a bad matchup. Yeah. Like, What I'm saying is she's not weak. I'm just saying that when it comes to her teams and how she helps them, she's only a damage dealer, right? Like if you look at Eve, we're not including Seed in this because that's an outlier. But all of her teams, she's just providing damage. Unless when you like switch off to like lighter, she does like her little like outro skill technically. Like she does a little damage, right? And that's it. But that's not a lot of damage. She's still the damage dealer. She's not providing like lighter crit rate or something. Or like, oh, like fire res. So lighter's damage actually matters, right? Like some of the older units don't have that now. Like they don't have, like it doesn't have to be crazy, just a little bit, right? Mono's an Eric, so I don't expect him to have like, oh, I'm giving the team crit damage or something. Before in his beta, he had that. He was supposed to be a sub DPS, but they changed it to be a main DPS, which is fine. I have no problem with that. Like HoYoverse is different, right? He doesn't buff the team, but he works with Anomaly, right? That's a different sort of like his kit works with the Anomaly. If you proc like an Anomaly with Miyabi, his kit is going to activate. And he gets way more benefits than just him using EX by himself. But Yi Xuan just doesn't have anyone, right? Like you could say, oh, Jafufu helps. But again, what is she providing to Jafufu? She's not providing anything. The only character that's on... Oh, wait, I already heard that. The greediest character in the game, she wants to do so much in the stun. I guess. Like... I don't know. Because I kind of just do the bread and butter stuff with Yi Xuan and stun windows. But I don't... I'm not saying she's not bad. I just think that when we're creating a team for Yi Xuan, she's not providing to the team. There's also built like an anomaly character, then an attack. Huh? I don't think so. Like she has crit rate, crit damage in her kit. No attacker gives anything besides Orphe, but I can't imagine that count. I mean, Orphe gives a small attack buff, and T gives a small attack buff. But Orphe provides damage outside of battle, right? Which is already fine. But Seed on field, if you EX with her, she provides energy to the other attack agent. So no matter what team you're using with, they're always providing something. And if you look at Orphe's M1, right? Oh. Oop. Like if you look at her M1, she's giving a fire res. Yeah, and she's also buffing their damage by 20%. So she's like a pseudo support in an attack agent. What's mini ult? Mini ult bubbles and mini ults is possible. Yeah. C gets attack, or if he gets attack, Sammy buffs all team with extra damage. Yeah, that's why. Where's Sammy? Like, Sammy. Like, I just want them to do one thing for her, but it seems like they're not going to. But that's why Sammy and her teams work, right? Because she's providing them with a buff. She's also on field. But how they structured it, like Trigger and Orphe specifically, they all buff each other and they're doing continuous damage. Yudhari also fought? No. The Yudhari provides an Ether Veil that increases everyone's HP. And characters that scale off HP get benefits from it. Lucia gets a higher buff for whatever she's providing, so more sheer damage. And Lucia extends her Ether Veil. She does provide something. It's just mostly not as strong as other agents, right? Miyabi buffs and Nabi damage for teammates. Yanagi provides... Miyabi, I thought it was just a build up, unless I'm wrong. Ignore that. No, that's Shomursuki. Is it inner core? Hello? 20% more anomaly buildup. Yes, it's the buildup. She doesn't influence the damage, I think. It's just the buildup. Which is really good, by the way. Like, her increasing buildup is fine. Or no ages, I can't think of their buffs. Well, they're older units. I'm not gonna harp on them, right? They're literally the first attack agents. You didn't see that, cat. Yeah, you didn't see anything on my Miyabi. But they're literally the first attack agent, so I wouldn't expect them to. Either you hear your max to DA now. Nice, nice. But yeah, I just don't think Yishwen, like, she's a strong agent, don't get me wrong, but she's not providing any buffs or any real reason to use, like, agents in a synergistic way. It's just all damage, right? And I don't think that's good. 80% damage buff. She does. And that's why I kind of like characters that does that, right? That kind of like helps each other. Because it makes us feel more like a team. Look how I massacred her. Listen. I got tired of playing Void Hunter Miyabi. I decided to do support Anomaly Miyabi, how she was supposed to be played. I played her once. I'm like, this is fun, but I don't want to fight Typhon because I can't fight the other two bosses. It was actually kind of fun with Yuzu because, like, you know, I have M2. I could keep constantly proccing the chain attack. Take all the responsibilities for herself. Yeah. I just don't enjoy that type of character, though. At least me personally. I don't got anything else, like... Nah, I think doing, like, DA stuff is kind of boring. What's weird? She offers nothing to the team. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What do you mean? Oh, you mean my Miyabi? No, like, she doesn't provide them anything because she's supposed to be, like, the only one you play on the field, right? That's why I've been talking about it lately. That I think Jafufu is probably her best in slot stunner over Dialyn. Because Jafufu doesn't have the damage multiplier thing. She can constantly do her stuff off field. If she gives her crit damage, a decibel gain. Which, at the moment, it seems like she can't really fit 2 ultimates in her stun window. I mean, you probably can, but it's a damage loss apparently if you do that. Because you immediately exit the UI state. I'm just going to call it the Ultra Instinct state. You exit it, and then, like, you're just losing that state. So Jafufu will help you, right? Stun, give you what you need, and you don't have to play her, right? You could play Trigger too, but you might the Triggers like at M0, you're losing her best thing with her when you're in her UI state. The stun damage multiplier, because it just gets erased. So you might as well just use Jafufu, right? Let me see. Attack or Rupture? Yeah, you might as well just use Jafufu. On par with Dialyn because of her super low maintenance. I think she's just better to Dialyn for her team. Like, Dialyn, you're getting a damage bonus over what Jafufu's doing, right? And a double ult, but the double ult doesn't really matter if she's going to lose the damage, but we'll see. M2 Yishuan with Dialyn is going to be Oh, without M2, Yi Xuan with Dialyn is gonna be scuffed? Nah, I think she's fine. I think she'll be fine. I think Yi Xuan will be fine. Hugo, I swear they keep hurting this man, bro. First they took away his triples chain, and then he came to 2 totalizes at M0 with Dialyn. He just can't, like, he's gonna get a boost, don't get me wrong. But man, I just wanted him to just do 2 totalizes at M0. You could do 3 at M2, but I want him at M0. 40% ult damage. 25 crit. Yeah, like, I think the ultimate damage is really good for her, right? Like, if she got the ultimate damage, if she could somehow fit 2 without disrupting it, I think it's good. She does a lot more damage compared to other stunners. Yeah, but also you're losing field time. You can't physically fit 2 ults in once in a while. M2 time stop. No, with Dialyn you should be able to. Or at least get close to. I just wish that they gotta stop messing up my boy Hugo, bro. But other news, we need to see more of co-op. Oh wait, I wasn't done talking about Zhao. Yeah, I think people should just skip the Void Hunter, get more Zhao, Intersig. That's all. Like, there's don't even bother with the Void Hunter. Because everyone, okay, unless you're brand new to the game, or you started after Miyabi in a rerun, just get Zhao M1, and you have a crack support. And then when the Angels of Illusion come out, I guarantee you one is going to be Anomaly. There's a reason why they buff Grace, so you can use so you can use Grace with her, right? Because free-to-players are not going to have an Anomaly if they came into the game. HP to crit. Yeah. That's why I was saying that Yidhari works really well with Zhao. Because she's going to give her more HP, which means more crit rate. But I think I'm skipping everything after Bonniway. For Angels of Delusion, you should. They're going to make them broken. All 3 of them are going to be broken. Because like the people who've been waiting for them have been waiting for them forever since the game dropped. I'm not going to like them because I don't like them. Fozo Anomaly during the stun. Yeah, that's why I'm skipping her. The Void Hunter. Because, like, for one, I don't want another Anomaly character if I don't like them, right? Because I already have Miyabi. I hardly use Miyabi. I like Alice, though. I have Vivian. I'm okay with Vivian now. I did not like her when she first dropped. I want Rakudo. I want her too. She's the only one I like, but if she's another stunner, I'm sorry, I'm not getting her. Like, how many more stunners do we need in this game? We're getting one more, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Wait, what? Oh, no, she's definitely gonna be stunned. Reruns of Edge's Illusions. If they rerunning Alice and Yuzu would be insane. She is definitely a stunner. No, can it be the other girl, the robot? I don't want another stunner. Unless she's like, okay, if I stun her, there's an anomaly, I'm gonna proc a disorder with, like, if she does like what Yanagi or Alice does, if she stuns and there's an anomaly, she procs like a big ass disorder that doesn't remove it. Or she extends the anomaly, right? Kind of like how like Rina does shock. If she extends it by like 2 seconds. Yeah, if she extends it by like 2 seconds like Rina, okay, fine. Will be a starting skills of anomaly. I did a rerun Jane and Bernice. They I don't know. They might hold off a bit for Bernice because she just got her rework. Now they might rerun Jane. I could see that. Would definitely. I don't want to stun her though. Also, it's crazy. I have every single electric agent almost built, but I don't have Sammy. Will make her anomalies or stun crazy powerful. I don't want to stun. What is my like? She also, here's the thing though. For me specifically, can she be electric? Like, like I know we have 2 electric stunners, but I can't use her with Yaniki with Yuzu. That's why I don't want her to be a stun agent. She's probably going to be like anomaly or faction. And then like, well, I can't use Yuzu. So like, I'm screwed. Unless I put Trigger, right? Or Rina. But like, I want Yuzu. She's going to be Ether Stun. I don't want her to be Ether Stun. Bernice has a gun and everything. She's getting a buff. I want to stun her that I want. Wait, I want to stun her that I want to pull. Don't Fufu. You only have Jafufu. Aren't you? Oh wait. You're not getting Dialyn, are you? Oh wait, no, no. Bernice Grace. You know what? Like, I don't know, but we'll see. I feel like, what if she stuns? And during the stun window, right? She has like a bloom dot during that entire stun duration. Oh, you're skipping Dialyn base. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just know that one girl, the short one. I know she's just going to be a Miyabi support. I'm like, well, she's going to be in the Miyabi slave cage. Like, she's going to be an ice support, and everyone's going to remove Sakaku. She's going to be homeless, and she's going to go to Miyabi. And everyone's like, yay, Miyabi's back, guys. I can do mono ice, because she's going to remove the unfreezable status. And if you do an ice anomaly, she's going to freeze them with this new status called, like voice freeze. Or something like that, right? She's gonna sing and the enemy's gonna be frozen. And then she's gonna buff your AP and anomaly mastery. So there's no more unfreezable if you have this character. Well, it makes it every time you proc an anomaly, she does it aftershock that does crazy days, and when you stun, you use her ult to do a polarity ether proc. So we're just gonna put anomaly trigger as ether. Is the most absurd unit I've seen. They made a mistake and they realized their mistake. It's okay as long as they realize their mistake. They can't stop what they already made now. But I can see her being an off-field aftershock. Actually, they would have to do that though because your main DPS anomaly is always on field. But here's the thing though. They would have to give her crazy buffs to compensate over Yuzu, right? Because unless you're... Hold on. Like, Alice, right? Is she support? I think she is. Yeah, anomaly or support. So what they will probably do, and this is my theory, right? They're going to... Because Grace works with anomaly or Electra, right? They're gonna buff her to work with Anomaly. No, the new stunner is just going to... She's gonna say Faction or Anomaly. The thing is, I don't like... Hoyo, please. I don't want to... I just want to hypercarry Yanagi, okay? I just want my M2 user to be good with it. Can we change... Hold on. For a buff for Yanagi, can we change her additional ability to be, like, support, please? Like, why is the same attribute? Like, can we remove this and put, like, support or stun? Like, or you can leave it the same and just put support, please. Like, I want this up. 45% build up is crazy. Rina is not Yuzu though. Yuzu's busted. She gives me the all of her shit she has is broken. Can we give Miyabi the anomaly tag? What do you mean, bro? Hyper carry list? No, I'm okay with hyper carry Yanagi. All right. Miyabi anomaly tag? What do you mean? Does she not have it? Is support or faction? Hold on. Oh, it is support or faction. Yeah, they might do that. Like, you know, I can see them doing that. Like, hey, we're gonna... When the Ages of Delusion comes out, we're gonna be giving more team attacks since co-op is out. We're gonna give Miyabi and Nagi a team attack. And guess what? We're gonna give them a potential, right? We're just gonna put Anomaly on Miyabi and, like, support on Yanagi, and then we're good, right? That's all we need. I want Miyabi Bernice lighter. They're never making that happen. Oh wait, no, they could. We got Dialyn out. Might as well, right? But Universe, I don't hate if it's hyper carry with a purpose. I'm okay with. Like, if you're hyper carry Monoto, that's understandable. If you're like, we have C, but if you're hyper carrying like Zhuyen or Haru, I can understand that, right? I don't like it when you hyper carry a character that can, like, work with other characters. But if you're saying, well, Yanagi does that too, no, her kit says she can work by herself. Like, look at this. Wait, what's her EX skill? Sure, say, okay, if the enemy hits suffering from an anomaly, before it had to be a different anomaly, she could work by herself. She could be her own carry. That's fine, right? You can do the same for Miyabi, but I just don't like that. Me personally, I just don't like it. But I just don't like it when you hyper carry an agent just to hyper carry, where you could play them obviously better in their different team comp. But if they don't have a team comp that works, like, synergistically, right? Like Ishwin. Like, all of our teams are strong. I just don't like that it's just only her doing the damage. That's why I like playing Seed, because it's not just her doing the damage. I was Jane Yanagi was a thing. Wait, does it not work? No, she works with Anomaly. Does Jane also want Anomaly? Anomaly, yeah. It can work. It's just difficult. Without high investment and, like, knowledge on how both of them work. It can't work because Yanagi is just all around her. Jane wants to be on field. You just don't like 1, 2, 3. Listen, there's some things I don't like, alright? I am biased, alright? I will be biased towards certain things. But I don't know. Age of Delusion. I'm not. I wish I wasn't right, because I was talking to my friends the other day, and I said, well, after 2.5, we're going to get Angels of Delusion. This before the Drive Disc leak. We're going to get Angels of Delusion, and we're going to get our Ether Stunner, or a Stunner. We're going to get Anomaly and a Miyabi Slave. we got the Drive Disc set that worked with the Ether thing. I'm like, oh no. I think I'm pulling Hugo, but I think the smartest will be able to wait for Hugo to buff him like Soldier 11. Nah, if you want Hugo, get Hugo. Like, if you're getting Dialyn, get Hugo. Or if you're already planning on getting Dialyn and you want Hugo, just get Hugo. He's not bad. I just want him to be a lot better, right? I want him to be like really good. He's not bad. People are still clearing with Hugo today, so he's not trash. He's not bad. Is legit one of the best units ever designed. Exactly, but people think, you know, cough, cough, she's weak or she's falling off. Ages of Delusions are delusional for me to even think about. They'll add a third rerun banner, or they'll change it before. Oh, right, 3 reruns. That's true. The roster is getting kind of big. But Zaki, yeah, if you want Hugo, get you Hugo. Don't let anyone tell you not to get Hugo if you don't want to get Hugo. You don't, like, if you're getting Hugo, get at least Dialyn or have lighter. That's my recommendation. You cannot just use Lycon. That's the bare minimum. You don't need a Sig. You can do pretty well without it. Is Grace Vivian Yanagi a real thing? No. I really was M2 though. It looks busted. So, do you have at least lighter, or you're willing to spend the money for Dialyn to M2 Hugo? Because I don't know. Because I think it's better just to. Okay, if you don't care about what I'm saying, just get M2 Hugo. Because his M2 is really good. No, hold on. If he has M2, I think he's a little fine, right? If you like the Unipol, it's better to have fun for you. To get 80 pilots. Yeah, you get like 80 pulls, in like almost around 80 pulls a patch. So you can at least get a character, right? If you're lucky. If you're willing to spend the money for M2, then I would just do it, right? Like, there's a reason why my Yanaki's M5. On her first run, I got her M2 R1. I'm at W1. And then I just start pulling for M5. I'm trying to get to M6. But I ran out of money because it was someone else's birthday. I had to pull on. Neither I'm poor. I'm pulling on Dialyn. Okay, so do you like Hugo? Okay, do you want Hugo or do you need Hugo? Like, do you not have any ice character, like ice DPS? Like Ellen, Yudhari. Hold on. Well, we're gonna get. Oh wait, no, not ice attack. Yeah, like you don't have. You don't have Hugo. You don't have any of these three. 3 characters pass, so you guys could definitely get it by minimum. You got it by luck. That's different. I've returned. Welcome, Venom. But like, the question is, do you like have no ice DPS at all? Because if you don't, then I would just say skip Dialyn, get Hugo. Because Dialyn, even though she's a great stunner, right? Like, let's look at the stun. Like, she's a great stunner, right? But, like, we have... Okay, we have 2 decent alternatives for free-to-play. We have Polkra, but she's only really good at M6. And you have Colada, right? So, Dialyn is... She it's kind of like with Astra. She gets better with more agents that you have on your roster, right? So if you don't hardly have any attack agents, then she's not going to benefit that much during the summer during Al's banner and the Yanagi rerun. Just get Hugo. Just get Hugo. Don't worry about Dialyn. They're going to always make, like, for some reason they keep making more stunners, even though we have good stunners. An account review? No, I'm not reviewing an account. I'm helping someone. He was asking about Hugo. And should he just pull Hugo or get Dialyn? Does double stunner Banyue work? Maybe. I don't know. I have no info on that. But who would you use? Like Jafufu and Polkra? I don't know how that'll work. Please, more short girl stunners. Listen, why did the Angel the Illusion leader gotta be short and a stunner? Hoyo, please. Oh, this man took my M1 Yadari, so I have to pay. Like, the game was telling me, hey, you should build Lycon. Nah, I'm good. I'm not building Lycon. I've seen how strong he is. I'm not building him. Every character use double stun if you use an aftershocker. But double stun sucks for most characters. Like, there's no reason to do that. Sucks on double stun, by the way. I mean, unless your name is Hugo. Unless your name is Hugo. Oops, not Yudari. Unless your name is Hugo, then yeah. Miyabi. I prefer Hugo in terms of playstyle. Hugo is comfy, right? All you do, why aren't you building Lycon? Because I have Dialyn to build, I have Zhao to build, and I have to build Angels of Delusions in the future. Besides, do you see the stunners I have? I have Trigger. I have Qingyi built. I built Colada. Like, almost all my stuns are built. I don't need another stunner. I was forced to build Lycon after getting Yadari. S11 Jafufu is S11's best team. Jafufu S11? I can see that. Like, if you had Orphe on that team, then I can see Trigger being better, but Jafufu, yeah, I can see. But no, Hugo's super comfy. Like, you know, you stun, you press EX, you stun again, you do ult, you stun again, you do ult, you stun again, and you just do ult. Like, he's super, like, I wish you could play more on field, but he has terrible on field multipliers, which sucks. They need to give him a, like, when we get back to the faction, to Mockingbirds, they should give him a support that he can do totalize outside of stun. But it's like half of the damage though. Like he can't be like abusing it. Trigger's my only S-rank stunner. I mean, that's fine. We all got Ambi, right? You might have lost to Colada. We all got Colada. You might have Polkra. We all got one Polkra. Back in the summer, I clenched an early pool against Alice. Have to get Yanagi. Hope it happens again. Hugo plus Dialyn. I hope so. He doesn't even have his Hollow Zero gear. Hold on, bro. Hold on. He gonna get buffed in co-op. In co-op? Listen, they're gonna buff his multipliers in co-op. Double Sun's gonna be worth it. Speaking of co-op, I can't wait to play co-op. I can't wait. I don't have Kaleda. Good. Listen, like, when I lose 50-50s, I just want Rina or Grace. That's all I want. I don't want Lycon. I don't want Nekomata. I don't want Lycon. Trigger Poker or Lycon. That's fine. 38 rules on Kaleda. I don't know if any of this can be used for short content, but I might as well, right? I don't think I'm making a video out of this. Or I'll try to. Not of this, but maybe certain sections when I talk. Because I was looking at a YouTube thingy, and to say, yeah, you should stream on Fridays and Saturdays, and you should make a video on Tuesdays. I'm like, wow, thanks. If, you know, I wasn't busy this weekend. I would have definitely streamed earlier, but I'm streaming on Monday. But now Hugo's comfy. He's really easy to play. Kaleda getting buffed. Nah, make Kaleda give like 70% chain attack damage. Buffer multipliers. Then when she does the EX, do a little defense shred, and then she's good. Like maybe like 15% defense shred. I need M3 Arena to replace the Nagi banner. I'm gonna relatively built the same proportion wise. Should I do a F10 pull as CZN? You ask it for one, this is not CZN, this is Zenless. Two, sure, if you want to ruin your account. But since we're speaking about buffs, I don't know how they're going to buff Rena. She already gives 70% chain. Okay, let's give it to 140. There we go. 140. Or allow like if you chain attack with her, like proc the chain, allow the next agent you switch into to always do crit. I give her a forced chain attack plus defense shred. Ooh. That would be interesting. I don't have a problem with that. If they did it, that would be a okay, that would be playing with fire a bit, but for a standard agent, I'll be fine with that. Right? Because that makes so that her kit actually works. Did you know Yish was the tallest female character? I did not know that. But for Rena, I don't know what they're going to do to buff her. Like, I don't know. Max attack build on is ranked 777 really. She needs more part is bad for pen. Nah, Venom. She needs a buff. She needs more ER. She needs to do damage because like if we look at our mindscapes. Wait, where's the second one? This is garbage. Like. Arena's damage increased by 50% for 12 seconds. It resets every 18 seconds. Like, she does no damage. Like, I think her teams. No, I won't necessarily say that. Like, because this doesn't matter. Her additional ability does not matter. You can play Reno without it. You're playing her for this effect. Rena is just good because she gives the pen. Now she's broken with Grace and Yanagi. How's the 0% Nagi come along? I stopped to build to get ready to build Dialyn, so it's not going anywhere. But welcome to the stream. Welcome. If she increased her buff duration, how much ER she had? That would be interesting. Because her slot 6 is literally just ER. Like, she doesn't benefit for anything. I haven't seen Power Crypt yet. Because Pen is a scary, like, I think the reason why they haven't is because Wow, Venom. No, man. There's no way you just did a random 10 pull. You're forgetting the GOAT Nicole. Nicole is a fence shred, though. Like, I think the reason why they're not doing anything with Pen is because it's such a scary stat. Oh, you lost? Well, I told you not to... I mean, I told you, but that was on you. But Pen is such a scary stat to, like, have and to give, right? Okay, my bad. It's such a scary stat to give because, you know, if they make more characters that can scale off Pen, we're going to just start having 100% Pen builds. I mean, she hasn't been power crept. Yeah, because there's no character that does what Rena does in the entire game. Okay, Venom. The more pressure, the more value it has. Yeah, like, I shouldn't be able to have Rena M1, so Yanagi base kit with 2-piece puffer, Pen right here, and fusion compiler. It get over 100%. Imagine Astra gave Pen. Bruh. If they gave Astra Pen, this game is cooked. No, go back to Rena. Oh, that's Lost Void. They will not do that, like, in co-op or a buff. If she actually got a buff. Astra does not need a buff. I don't know what they will do. Like, they should make her additional ability do something. Like, it just doesn't do anything. So I can make a Pen Nagi. Yeah, 2-piece puffer with Pen. Then, yeah, it could work. My only thing is this is that way. This. Nah, I'm gonna. I don't know why I love. That was okay. This was from old me. All right. That was from when I first got the game. The game is doomed. No, I'm still stand by this. If they buff Lighter specifically, I don't care if they buff Astra. If they buff Lighter specifically, I know this game is we're going to a dark road, all right? Because that man does not need to be buffed. I think he's perfectly fine for how strong he is. Dialyn is a little hiccup, but I can understand. Thundermel Yanagi. I can't farm that set, man. Wait, let me go to it. Oh, I didn't even get these. Actually, can I pull? Wait. Oh, I can... Oh, I could do that. Oh, well. No, I can't pull. Whatever. That set is just terrible to farm. Gotta stay behind the... outside of this one. True. I just can't... I can't farm Thundermetal anymore. I don't know. Dialyn is a desperate shot to fix attackers. Well, like I said, she's like a band-aid to a greater problem that Anomaly is, because I've talked about this so many times with like Venom and them. I think when they made Anomaly, they didn't realize how strong it was until I think Yanagi came, because like Jane and Bernice were fine, right? But Yanagi completely broke the game. in a bad way, I'm not gonna lie. Like, at first her kit made it so she had to play like a normal anomaly agent, that you needed another attribute anomaly in order to do her polarity disorder, but they changed it so that she could use it with herself, and then, you know, she could just be her own DPS. She doesn't need another anomaly agent. Imagine not realizing class called Anomaly was strong. In the beginning, it wasn't strong because we only had... Let's go to Anomaly. Because we only really had Piper and Grace, right? Those are the only two Anomaly agents. And people didn't really know... Like, for one, they're both on field, which sucks. Like, in version 1, trying to play, like, Piper and Grace together was an absolute travesty. I have a side account that I started during the scene banner. I've seen an Eve's engine. I don't want to pull anomalies in his account. I want to try other characters I don't pull, like Orphe. It's about to make people think Trials by Attack class being dog water. Oh, my mom's gonna make her M6. Yeah, you're gonna M6 her. Zaki, I don't, like, you don't have to, like, pull for all anomalies. Just pull for the right ones, right? If you have Vivi, I think you're pretty much fine, right? Or whatever new sub DPS they make. Was supposed to be the wild card class. Yeah, I was thinking it was like the wild card class, like they're like the side option, because attack was just kind of easy. Build crit rate, crit damage, you just did damage all the time. But anomaly, I think they were supposed to be played a little slower, like how Dying HSR was. Grace was designed to be like a support. Yeah, it's like her kit right now was designed supposed to be like she's a burst anomaly, and then you proc an anomaly with like, well, if anything, she's more like they wanted to make a dot character as Zenless. Like, she did all the damage, but her multipliers was just not good because she was a standard agent. But Jane came out, and now you can do disorders with Grace. But Jane was her own carry, right? She can make her anomalies crit, but she also worked with disorder when Bernice came out, and Bernice was like, "Oh, now you can focus on disorders, right?" Because all three of them are field hungry, and then Bernice just helps you to prompt those disorders. So not only you're getting the crit assaults for Jane, you're also getting disorders for Bernice. People started to understand Piper's strength, and people who played Grace had another way to play her, right? Because I think her electric dots were still strong in the beginning, but not a lot of people played her or understood her mechanic well, because this is still the beginning of the game, mind you, and the community was really small. Top 1.3. Nice, nice. I'm going to take a break from Anomaly. Now you're going right back into it. I have a friend whose family name is literally Zenagi. Really? Crazy. That released more and more buzz because all of them could work together. The main Grace said she was forced to be the main DPS and she was designed to be a sub DPS bot. Yeah, you're both alright. So, like, after Bernice, right? I don't know what they were smoking. Like, version 1 Yanagi was absolutely a demon. Like, if you did her EX, she did like 600% anomaly damage based on her original anomaly. So imagine if she still had that, and then Miyabi came out. Miyabi already has high-ass AP, and then you just Yanagi do more damage than Miyabi. But yeah, I don't know why they decided to go this route, especially with Yanagi with the polarity disorder. And you can see it took them a long time, right? Because we got Miyabi right after, which is okay. And then we got Vivi, but she's a sub DPS for all of them. Well, okay, not for Bernice, but for like for the other 5. And then it took them forever to make Alice. Grace has that on beta too. Has what? Okay, why is Restream saying there's 11 people here, but there's 9? I hate this. Can I... Hold on. I can't remove it. Oh, well. Oh, she doesn't have polarity disorder. She has a blooms in beta. Which I saw someone use Grace and Alice. And the craziest thing, Alice's ticks counted as a blooms. So Venom, I hope you built your Alice, because these two are kind of crazy together. They changed it a bit. Yeah, they lowered the multipliers. %700 on burn. Yeah, they changed the multipliers. Yeah, it was 800 before on Ether. Farm Tournament was not fun. The bots are super fair. Far? Oh. But I don't know, man. Oh, I was talking about the attack thing. Yeah, we only have one Ether. I'm sorry, Ether. We only have one Fire Anomaly agent, though. It was 800 on Ether, but they nerfed it to 560. It was 800. No, they nerfed it. But they gave Grace more personal damage. That was in her old kit. But also they removed her aftershock. For a long plane ride. Alright, have a good one, Cat. Be safe. How long have I been streaming? Oh, it's almost a 2-hour mark. Oh, I see it. Okay. Was going to be absurd. It was a little too strong. That's why they nerfed it. But from what a clip I saw with Alice and Grace, Alice Grace might actually be really good. I don't know, like, if you... I'll have to see the damage. What should I prioritize? Trigger, her W engine, or M1? Her engine. Get M1 after her engine. Because her engine is a constant defense shred, which is better than her M1. So yeah, I would just get her engine first. Wait, am I disconnecting? No. Wait, how long have I been live? Streamed an hour ago? Oh. I wish I had more to do in these streams other than just talk. I do like talking, though. I do like talking to you guys. It's fun. But I just wish, personally, I did something, right? Unless I should just be a Discord more and just say F streaming. Just make videos. I don't know. Even I don't want to do that. There's only there's only 6,000 Yadaris? I did not know that. Well, most people skipped her, which I think it was dumb. You could play Hollow Zero in the background. I don't want to do that. That seems boring. It's gonna sleep. Oh, it's midnight here. No problem, Zaki. Have a good time and have a good sleep. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. Or play Tower. Tower. Yeah, lots of careers talk to chat. Yeah. I know they do, but they also do something else too. No problem. If you have any questions, you can just come back and ask. I mean, I could play Tower, but like, I gotta focus in Tower because I'm in the higher levels. Also, I'm trying to wait until like... Yeah, I'm only on floor 160. I gotta climb more. Oh, playing the game is boring? No. Like, the game isn't boring. I'm just saying me talking and playing at the same time is not going to be fun for me. There's other servers. Not everyone has fully built Yudhara yet, so they aren't even logged in. Oh, fair. My Yudhara is not good because I don't even have a... I have okay stats, but I don't have the right drive discs. At least I have 4 piece summit, so... I feel like there was something else I want to talk about. Because I did have some stuff I did want to talk... Well, I talked about most of the things. I talked about Dialyn. I talked about Zhao a bit. I don't have much up anyway, though. I think he'll be strong. It's that people just don't want to pull. You far Thundermill got nothing. Well, will you be able to craft your substats in 2.5? Unless it's in 2.4, but I think it's 2.5. Oh, we were talking about buffs. Nah, I think Bio would be strong. I think people are just being stupid. Like, I think Yudhari is really strong, but a lot of people think she's a skip. Which, I mean, sure, you could think that. But I don't think she's weak. He's a GOAT design-wise of the game. I really like his design, too. But I don't need 2 Rupture Agents. I just want 1. Because I don't want to end up in a situation like... Actually, if you think about it, I don't pull for that many agents. Like, if you look, I'm missing all these characters. Well, DPS, 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 and DPS. People are scared of anyway. No, they're just... It's kind of like with Hugo. Because of her strength. But because she's ice. Her being ice doesn't matter. Like, oh wow, they're gonna put ice resistance enemies. She literally has the best stat stick in the game. That does not matter. Oh, she can't freeze? That doesn't matter. Like, none of her combos are better because you froze during the stun window. If anything, it's because she's ruptured, she just ignores the defense. She's just better. It doesn't matter what element she is. Not to mention, when we get Zhao, that team, they're going to buff Zhao's, like, numbers, right? They're going to make her a sub DPS, and that team is just going to do constant damage. Will be powerful. This makes more sense to be broken, overpowered agent. I mean, she will be more powerful, I do agree. But I mean, like, for, like... What if both would be free to play friendly? And there's no reason to kill Yudari if you play her. Well, I'll tell you this right now. If Miyabi was not in the same faction as Yanagi, I would not have pulled for Miyabi. Even if she was the best. Consider a lot of agents have ignore res. For example, Seed ignores 25% electric resistance. Well, even if it was electric resistance, Seed still buffs the other attack agent. And if you have something that's weak against, like physical or ice, you're just using Seed as like a pseudo sub DPS support. So even if she doesn't ignore, she does something else in the team. But Yudhari, she's buffing her other teammates with HP. Okay, to skip Yudhari. Nah, that's fine. If they're free to... Oh, they're free to play? Yeah, they can't get Yudhari. Now, if it was version 1 Zhao, you can use Lycon as Zhao and she'll be great. Seed is a sub DPS support. No, she could be the main DPS. She works in tandem with the other attack agent. When they could just have the shorter Fox Virgil wannabe. I mean, there's a kid. Okay, maybe I'm different, right? Like, it's not just because I spend money either. Like, I think Yudari's kit and her as a character when it comes to, like, what we're getting in the future and what she's going up against, she doesn't get countered as hard as Miyabi. Because Miyabi's an anomaly, right? She's not, like, you can play her like an attack agent, but it's going to be a limit. Yudhari doesn't have a limit unless they just erase your HP. And you can't, like, increase your HP again. As a sub DPS support than a main DPS. You mean like a burst sub? Yeah. I think it's because I play her with Orpheus a lot. I think she could be a main DPS. But I haven't... Okay, I tried her with Haru, but like... I don't like Seed, Haru, and Trigger. I just don't like it. We need like another agent or something to glue them together. Do you actually know things about the game? I know enough. I don't know everything about the game. Like, I have opinions. It's just I'm trying to look at it in a more realistic way. But like, even if you like Miyabi, right? Even if you are casual, it doesn't matter because you just like the character. Right? Like, even if you like how she plays, it doesn't matter. They will make Yishan Wong work as the best as our partner. If they... Listen, like, if they make her UI form consume energy, if it's counted as consuming energy, I'll pull her. Is the only pink hair DPS girl? Is she? That's Nicole. You are right, she is. But wait, it was something else you said. It's not the UI for. Then you mean like her outside of the form? Isn't that her weakest state? Don't you just want to... Like, what I was thinking is that if you go into the UI form, you could just mega charge her gauge. Is it a problem? Still needs to use her base form to get EX resource. Oh, to get resources, that still gives the... Oh. Speed goes whole floor. No, I'm not calling her Beast 4. I'm saying UI. UI is just easier to say. She remove team's buffs? Like, if you give her attack, she would just remove it? You ain't see DPS Nicole early game, like early game DPS Nicole builds wild. I've seen people did it, and she still works as like a bitty good sub DPS. I've seen a lot of ARAT runs with Nicole still have her sub DPS build, and she still works. She needs to use her base to get the sword well. Oh. A Gilgamesh wannabe. If she transforms to no soul, well, she can't use Krat's EX. Oh. The PvP Kete videos. Right. I don't know. I hope she. I mean, I hope when they keep doing the betas, the beta versions, I hope they'll make her work with Seed like a lot more smoother. Or if they don't, well, I'm skipping her. I guess I'll just stop talking about the Yadhari thing. I think she's not that much of a skip. For free-to-plays, you kind of have to skip because you need to get the big OP Void Hunter to save your account. Or at least carry your account. But if you don't really care, I think like Yadhari has a lot of sustaining value. Especially if you have Lucia. I just saw her design. Yeah, she's the only one I like from her design. How perfect she is as a character. You mean kit wise? Because kit wise, okay, it might be a me issue. Especially because I played her at M2 at first, but it was just her energy. But I don't know. I think she kind of builds up kind of slow sometimes. But I don't think that's the issue. I think that was just me. When I first started playing her. And I started understanding, oh, I need to shock the enemy so I can do the damage. Even I skip you, Hari. I don't... She's not for me. That's fine. Like, playing her, if you don't like how she plays, that's completely fine. Right? That's completely fine. And besides, like, you spend money on the characters you want to play, right? Like, I got M1 because I like Yadhari a lot. I spent money on like Orphe was kind of like, oh, I got a double S rank. One was Lycon. I'm like, well, might as well spend for them one. Amazing kit is super versatile. She has very few issues. I don't know. I feel like they could do more with this additional ability. Like, it's just 45%. And, like, I don't know. Add, like, something else here. I mean, they could maybe increase this to, like, 30. But, like, that's just asking for more damage. There's nothing wrong with her kit. Especially since they made a lot of it to work with Electric herself. If they wanted to do like the sub DPS route, like in HoYoverse she has aftershocks, and she has like if you proc an anomaly, she does her thunderbolt thingy, so she can build up the next anomaly really fast. I wish in HoYoverse, I don't know if it counts as a player disorder, but it doesn't. So. Because I hate Chaos Jazz. I don't like Chaos Jazz either, but I can't farm Thunderbolt no more. I just can't. That new set is going to be interesting. Because 36, 8... The only thing about the new set, can they remove the ether damage? Like, can they just put AP? Like, we already have Chaos Metal. I don't want that. I don't want the ether damage. Just put AP. Or attack or something, bro. Something useful. Like, getting more ether damage does not help you. But the regular Lost Void Gear Nagios more fun than a Howl Zero. What do you mean? Oh, you mean the, I don't remember what was in that one. I don't remember. I don't like the Aftershock stuff either. Like, that's the only thing I don't like. Because I couldn't play with Miyagi on field. I had to play with off field. Now, if they gave Miyabi Aftershock, that's fine. Well, I think she had Aftershock in one of them, but I don't know. I haven't tried her Howl Zero in like forever. The Geppetto. Oh, that one. Yeah. Oh, another thing. Why is it? Oh, wait. Okay. Another thing. I think Alice is like a really strong character. Like, I know she's strong, but I think she's like almost tier 0 worthy. However, I did talk to some of my friends that like main Alice, or they use Alice a lot. And we came to the conclusion or the consensus that she kind of wants Yuzuha in her engine more than Yanagi does. So she might be stronger than Yanagi in a lot of things. But when we're talking about the free-to-play level, I think Yanagi's still better. The Thunderbolts is gear you use freely. Geppetto. Yeah, I like fighting Geppetto more. Yeah. Alice is top 3. I agree too. It's like top 5. Like, if we're talking about strength wise, maybe. But I have a different way of looking at things when it comes to like the top characters of the game. Miyabi, Ishwin, Alice. In that order. I mean, I guess this is your list. Oops. Miyabi, Yushun, Alice, Evelyn, and Yudhari. I don't know who is the 5th. I don't know either. I mean, I don't think Evelyn is falling off. I'm not trying to say that. But, I don't know. They gotta do something for Eve. Because she got Dialyn, right? But, like, Lighter is just as strong as her from Calcs. So, I can't even say she's that big of an upgrade for Evelyn. Because Miyabi, don't touch that list. Nah, I'm not touching it. But you know, I think I'm gonna call it for today. And oh wait, no, I could definitely stream this week. Think I'm making our Fire Boss. True, that isn't Wandering Hunter. But I'm definitely gonna do another stream this week. To try to be more consistent. Is either on Friday or Saturday, but it might end up being Saturday because Friday is going to be hectic for me. So I will try to let you guys know on YouTube and in the Discord. Actually, I don't think I shared the Discord. I think everyone's here is already in the Discord, so I don't know if I should really post it. But I'll still post it anyway. Edit invite link. Never. Alright, there we go. There's only Pompey and yeah, there's only 2. So if you guys are interested in joining the Discord, you can join in. I'll try to make more videos, try to be more consistent. Because I don't know if I think it's because I don't know if I really want to continue doing Zenless content. I kind of just like just talking about shit, to be honest. And putting my opinions out there, but we'll see. But I want to call it for a stream, so thank you guys for listening. Or if you guys want to listen to this in the future. Sorry for my incoherent rambling. I'm still trying to get better with this, so. And hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. We need more fire to be around. Evelyn is the only fire attack. Yeah, we got 2 fire DPSs and soldiers getting a buff, so. Yep.